Hey everyone, it's Chris and welcome back to The Ridge. We all know tomatoes taste best when you grow them yourself, but how easy are they to start indoors? Well, watch to find out.
Join us.
Sweet Maple Ridge Farms. Come on down, everybody. Woo!
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. So, we're going to get right into it. So, the first thing you want to do is get yourself a pack of these seed starting container things here. So I got these off of Amazon. They were really cheap. So I filled it with seed starting mix. You maybe could get away with using like potting soil or something, but we've had good luck with seed starting mix, and that's what we recommend to do. I will show you the kind that we're using right here, and it's worked great for us. So we're going to be planting, we're going to be getting a bunch of tomato varieties started here, and it's really, really easy to get them started. So the first thing that you want to do is put your soil in here. And what I do is a couple days before I know that I want to start the tomatoes, I will put them on a little heat mat. You can get a heat mat on Amazon for literally like $10, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy, and the heat mat just keeps the soil warm so that the seeds are more likely to germinate. So I let the soil sit on the heat mat for like 2 days, so that way the soil is nice and warm, and it gives these tomato seeds the best chance possible to germinate. So these have been sitting on the mat for 2 days, so the soil is nice and warm. I set it about 80 degrees. And also over the last couple days, while they've been sitting on the heat mat, I've made sure to put water in the soil like morning and night, because the first time that you put water in this soil, it's sort of like hydrophobic and the water like runs off. So I do that ahead of time, and I get the soil saturated and all that. Because the first time that you put your seeds in here and then you put water in it, you don't want the water to roll off and maybe take your seeds with it. So I kind of preload that step and get that out of the way. So this has had water in it the last 2 days, and it's looking a little bit dry right now. So I'm going to just moisten the soil here with a spray bottle. By the way, you could use like a solo cup if you wanted to. We did that last year. Solo cups are just fine. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Tomato seeds germinate pretty easily. So we have this soil nice and moist. It's looking good here. All right. So now let's get our tomatoes, or tomato seeds. So the first variety that we're going to plant, and I have to make sure that I keep track of this because we are growing a lot of different varieties here. So the very first variety that we're going to plant here is called Rose to Burn. This is new this year. We haven't planted it before. I'm going to plant 2 seeds in each cell. So I'm going to put one right there, and then over there, these 2 will be our Rose to Burn. I just need one more. All right, so 2 seeds per each cell, and that'll pretty much guarantee that we'll be good to go. I'm just gonna like press them down a little bit, but that's pretty much gonna be it. Okay, next one, and I got to keep track of this. All right, the next one we're going to plant is the Cherokee Purple. Plant that right there. And we're just going to lightly cover them up. Have you ever planted Cherokee Purple? This is new to our garden this year. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We really appreciate it. So I've heard good things. I've heard not good things, but I figured we'd give it a try and see what it's like. But put it down in the comments. Put down in the comments if you've ever grown it, if you like it, if you don't like it, if you think it's overrated. I think some people really like it. Some people say it's sort of overrated. The next one we're going to plant is our Brandywine. Brandywines, at least to me, here are probably my favorite tomato that we grow. They get really big. We've had ones that are like 2.5 pounds, and they just have like a really good like slicing tomato flavor. I mean, for me, it's everything I want in a tomato. So we really like them. You know, if you like that kind of tomato, then give it a try. I had somebody in the comments put down that Brandywines were nothing more than useless water balloons. I was like, whatever, man. We didn't even reply. But anyway, so here's this. I'm going to put, all right. There we go. That. Got one there. We're just doing that. Okay, that's all it takes. I got to make sure I write down on my sheet Brandywine, because otherwise I'm going to forget what all these are, because we got a lot of them. All right. Okay, so once you have your seeds planted in here, like we do, all you're going to do is just give them another quick spray of water. You're going to take them and put them under your lights and on top of your heat mat. The lights make them germinate much quicker. These lights we bought off Amazon. They work just fine. They were like $40, I think, for both of these. So anyway, this is what you want. And you're going to want to water these twice a day, morning and at night. And don't let the soil dry out. That's really important. And make sure that you have them sitting on a heat mat. Okay, so 18 days later, this is what we have. These are the exact same seed trays. And you can see this stuff is really growing good. Nice and strong. And honestly, they're ready to be planted into solo cups. And the only thing we did was give them light, and we give them a heat mat. You could probably get away with just taking these seeds, putting them into a solo cup, and putting them on your windowsill. They very well might germinate. But if you give them light and you do give them the heat mat, you're pretty much guaranteed success. Now, some of these you can see here, like this blue cranberries, we planted a seed right here and it just didn't come up. So that's why it's important to sort of do this ahead of time. So in the event that these things don't come up, or maybe they have like poor germination, I mean, this guy should be much bigger. This is a Woolly Kate yellow. See, this one looks good. That's a Woolly Kate yellow also, but this one does not. So that'll give me time to replant him, and also this one here. But many of these are doing really, really well. We have Granny Cantrell right here, and all these. So anyway, guys, that's the video. If you want to be an OG Mapler and you want to continue learning how to rely less and create more from high atop the Allegheny Plateau, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time out on the ridge.